Let's start with Kirk Cousins, because every conversation has to start with quarterbacks so that people listen and they click. Kirk Cousins coming off of an Achilles injury. So for the sake of this conversation, Jori, we're going to pretend that Kirk has magically healed. He got he just got kissed by the Achilles gods. A-Rod went out there. Aaron went out there and made sure he was healthy. He's healthy. While you figure it out, I'll give you a dream scenario for Kirk Cousins. And we're not factoring salary cap in here. I think if Kirk Cousins wanted to go somewhere where he could immediately have impact, he goes to Denver. Hear me out. He gets to play with Sean. He gets to play for Sean Payton. And Sean Payton gets a veteran quarterback that can sort of run all of this offense through him. And it buys them time to figure out what they're doing. Like the Broncos don't have a viable answer. So in this moment, Kirk Cousins has made so much money. He decides he just wants to play for vet minimum. Doesn't matter. They bring in Kirk Cousins. They get themselves out of salary cap hell. He gets to play for Sean Payton for a year, has a glorious time in Denver, enjoys the cold weather there, and goes into the AFC West. That's sort of a dream scenario for him, I think.
Okay, I like that, especially because it's so important to Peyton that he has someone who can process quickly at the line, that I feel like Kirk definitely meets that criteria. I'm going to send him to Pittsburgh. I know that like Mason Rudolph did well at the end of the year, but I feel like I think Kirk is an overachiever relative to what people think he is. And I also think Mike Tomlin is clearly that. And I just would love to see like their stars collide and like, what can we do now? And like, how can he kind of like teach everyone else on the offense? It doesn't necessarily have to be for 10 years. He doesn't have to be your long-term answer. I don't know how many more years he even wants to play, but I think that you put him there, you let him sort of be an adult in the room in the offense that I think really needs an adult in the room. And I think that the Steelers are now more competitive in the AFC than they were AFC North than they were before.
I love that. And I don't really know what the right answer is for the Steelers as I say Kirk Cousins somewhere else, because I mean, look, Justin Fields isn't part of this conversation. We started the show talking about Justin Fields. If I had a dream location for Justin Fields, it's probably Atlanta. So I'm not sure who the dream person is, but man, the Steelers got to find somebody, because like Kenny Pickett is not the answer. You got to find somebody. So I like that a lot.